I'm Sierra Rain. I am a Tantra practitioner in the South Florida area. And in this video, I'm going to talk about my approach and my practice and kind of the process that I like to bring clients through who are looking to experience transformation, healing, Tantra massage, expansion, and so much more. So I recommend starting off with coaching. And the reason why this is because when we are working with tantric energy, it's super important to be very aware of ourselves, our intentions, our belief systems, because this energy is really potent. It's very powerful. It's very strong. It's a magical, loving, life force energy. And if we have subconscious beliefs that are in dissonance with what we are learning with tantric principles, practices, and philosophy, then it can create some inner conflict, some issues around accepting the energy and allowing it to transform us. So the coaching aspect helps us to get clear on what that might look like, what that's about, and helps us to really dive into where we are right now. And getting really clear on where we are right now, what we believe right now about ourselves, about our power, about our sexual experience, sexual expression, sexual desires, and about our state of being is exactly what will bring us into a place of knowing of where we want to be, what's really important to us, what we want to prioritize, what we want to transform, what we want to manifest, what we want to expand on, what we want to release and let go of. This is really important for Tantra practice because Tantra practice is a path of spirituality designed for awakening, awakening to our true power, awakening to ourselves, our true selves, to our knowing of ourselves, our knowing of our power, and our loving of ourselves, an inner divine union with every aspect of ourselves, bringing together the light and the dark and weaving them into this oneness for us to really integrate into our lives so that we can really experience in our lives deep, fulfilling, transformational experiences, deeply pleasurable experiences, and really get into a place of bliss, surrender, and forward movement and power in our knowing of our desires, our ownership of our desires, and our physical manifestation of our desires. Because this is the activity of life that we get to experience here. Being alive is about creating. And so when we're really clear on what we want to create and what direction we want to move into, it's super important. So starting at that basic fundamental point of where am I? Where do I want to be? What might be potentially blocking me? And how do I bridge that gap? Gives us the tools we need to strategize and take action to actually create the transformation sustainably and really like that we can see in our lives in a visceral way, in a way that is very real and tangible for us. Getting this clarity and then taking the actions that we need to take is what will create that transformation, and why I've called my practice transformational Tantra is for this purpose. So I then really recommend moving into somatic Tantra sessions. And I call them somatic Tantra sessions just to distinct between give a distinction between Tantra massage and Tantra work, generally. Tantra massage is a more specific practice one small piece of Tantra work. So I specifically will say somatic Tantra sessions to give an idea of what direction we're going in these sessions, because it just has to do with bodily healing, hands-on work, things like breath work, trauma release exercises, embodiment exercises, chakra alignment, chakra and meridian activation, opening, trauma release exercises, full body activation, things like that. Very hands-on, very embodied type of work. Practices like swamping could be involved, where we're embodying all types of emotions and expressing it, if that's something that needs to move through the body, for example. Also, different types of activations, which are series of processes to activate that Kundalini life force energy inside of us and move it through the body and get familiar with how it feels and allow it to move through any kinks that might be in our body, any blockages to unblock, cleaning our pipes, so to speak. And through these experiences, we get really clear on our intentions, we get clear on our vision, we get clear on what our energy feels like, we get clear on where we are, where we want to be, we get clear on what's happening inside of our bodies, and we're really able to then drop in to experiences like Tantra massage, where we're receiving a more intimate type of experience with practitioner. And we can really drop into it and not be in our heads, but really be enjoying the journey and really be fully present and conscious with our body as it's receiving worship and affection and love all around. This is super important for the activation of the ecstatic bliss that a lot of people are looking for when they're pursuing Tantra. So, going straight for this like really high cosmic pleasure is not going to be completely fulfilling, because for us to have full access to our pleasure, we have to give full expression to our pain, really. We live in a world of duality, of balance, one thing existing for the other to exist. These counteractive parts that work together and dance together, and pain and pleasure are examples of that. And so working with our pain, releasing our trauma, feeling into it, allowing it to become a opportunity for integration is what will give us the ability to feel into our pleasure and fully receive that, and the divine pleasure that's available for us, the divine love, the divine healing that's available for us, that's truly transformational, that brings through these states of ecstatic bliss and, thoughtless, clear mind and gratitude and appreciation on such high levels that we are just in the throes of it, like in love with life, high on our own energy. So this is the process that I generally will take my clients through when they are looking to experience Tantra sessions with me, because I really want them to have the best experience that they possibly can have, the most fulfilling, the most authentic, and the most transformational, because that's why you're investing your time, your energy, your money, these are your most valuable resources. And so for you to be doing that, it's really important to be dropped into this space of deep inner work and allowing the power to really come through and surrendering to the energy of love that is available. And with our society and how most of us are raised and programmed through what we're taught by our parents, what we're taught by our teachers, what we're taught by media, the government, so many things. It's really important for us to be able to let those things go, for us to really be able to hone in on the experience of divine love and healing and our center and coming into attunement with who we truly are and manifesting our desires.